and welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this video, guys, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am VonntheStatman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonntheStatman, and guys, check out the website, VonntheStatman.com. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get into this video real quick because I don't like to waste a lot of you guys' time. So let's get right into these rules, guys. If you're playing Draftkings, let me explain to you. Draftkings is an absolutely amazing platform, and I'm gonna tell you why. They are a PPR league, which means point per reception league. So let's get right into the rules real quick, guys. All right, for every passing TD, you get 4 points. For passing yards, you get a point. For a 300-yard passing game, you get 3 points. And why this is key when you're picking a quarterback that you believe will be in a shootout, like a Joe Burrow. I believe he'll be in a shootout. I believe Kirk Cousins will be in a shootout. And there are a few other games where guys will be in shootouts. I believe that the Jacksonville and Houston game will also be a shootout. Next, on your rushing yards, you get, for every 10 rushing yards, you get a point. That's key for the running backs that get volume. You want to definitely play the running backs that get volume. Now, for the 100-yard rushing games, you get 3 points. That's key for a Derrick Henry or for a guy who you believe will touch the ball a lot. Next, every receiving TD is 6 points. Every time a receiver gets 10 yards, they get a point. For a 100-yard receiving game, they get 3 points. A reception is 1 point. A kickoff return or punt return is 6 points. A fumble loss, you deduct a point. So a 2-point conversion is 2 points, and offensive fumble is +6. Now, this is why I tell you guys that defense matters to me. Every sack is a point. So if you pick the Washington defense, they can get you 10 sacks in a game. They can definitely get 6 to 8 sacks. So that's 6 points. They get an interception. That's 8 points, right? They get a fumble recovery. That's 2 points. When you get sacks, sacks lead to fumbles. Fumbles lead to touchdowns. So then if you get a fumble recovery for a touchdown and you hold them under 20 points, now you're talking about a defense that got you 14 points. That could be the difference in taking down a GPP. So that's why defense matters to me. Block kicks, which is rare, 2 points. A 2-point conversion happens every now and again. That's 2 points. But look at this, guys. If you hold a team to under 20 points, that's the goal. What defense you think can hold a team under 20 points? That's 1 point. Not too many teams are going to be held to 13 points in today's NFL. All right, so that's it, guys. Now, let me just go through some quick things that I do when I'm selecting my contest on DraftKings. First and foremost, guys, is you don't want to be a fan of any particular team because that's going to help you to lose. Number 2, guys, you do not want to know. Number 2, guys, you want to know the difference between a cash game line and a GPP line. Your cash game line is pretty safe. Your GPP line, you take more risk. So in a cash game, you're going to go with a Lamar Jackson. You're going to go with a Patrick Mahomes. But in your GPPs, you might go with, a lesser tier guy like a Kirk Cousins, or you might even go with a Daniel Jones because you're trying to go against the grain. So that's number 2. Number 3, guys, you want to know your true DFS skill level. Guys, if your highest game all season last year was a 150, why are you playing unlimited entry GPPs? And also, guys, once you know that, just go and look at all your main slates. Let's say you played 3 main slate contests every day, and your highest scoring game was a 200, but you did that once. Your next highest scoring game was a 150. Guys, play double ups and single entries in low contests, like going to a contest with 100 players. Guys, don't have an ego. Ego in fantasy will cause you losing money. All right, so let's get right into building the lineup, guys. We're going to start off with the defense. The Buffalo Bills defense stand out to me the most because they're 2,500, but they can actually get turnovers, so I love the Bills defense. I like this Minnesota-Cincinnati game. I like Irv Smith. He gets a lot of targets. And remember, I told you I like Joe Burrow because I believe he's going to be playing from behind. Now, the running backs, I like Dalvin Cook, and I like Mixon. I think both are going to catch the ball out of the backfield. I think Dalvin Cook has a chance to get 100 yards rushing, and I think Mixon has a chance to get at least 40 yards receiving, and I think both of these guys will get touchdowns. Now, at the wide receiver position, I like Lazard from Green Bay. I think he's going to get about 8 touches a game. If you look at him last year, look at this. He was getting a lot of targets, guys. So if he gets 6 to 8 targets, that's all we want from him at the receiver position. Now let's go down and get the flex position. For the flex position, guys, I like Mozart. Robert Moster, I like him from San Francisco. I think he's going to have a big game. Now, the last two receiver positions, we're going to go. We got 6,200, so we got our choice, guys. We can get some really good receivers at 6,200. So at 6,200, guys, I'm going to go down and get Russell Gage. I think he's going to get a lot of targets. He's being a number 2 receiver with Julio Jones now in Tennessee. Now 7,200, guys, you can take your pick. You got Brown, you got Thielen, Allen. I'm gonna go Brown. I think Brown's gonna have a big year. So that's it, guys. You got Burrow, Dalvin Cook, Mixon, Lazard, Gage, Brown, Smith, Mozart, and the Buffalo Bills defense. All right, guys, so you made it this far, guys. Please hit that like button. And guys, if you've been watching me for the first time or since 2017, hit that subscribe button. And good hunting on week 1, guys. All right, guys, so thanks for watching the video, guys. If you made it this far, please hit that like button and please subscribe. And welcome to the Stat Room. Love you guys.